Hey y'all, I'm back. We just finished this super cute little project with this little house-shaped die box, and we made a little Christmas tree out of that die. So using the laser paper, using the Merry Christmas die, and we also used some of the flat back pearls from the shop. So um, turned out super, super cute. So I also used some other items from my own stash to create this super cute little display, okay, for Christmas. And I thought it turned out pretty cute. So I hope that you guys try it out. And anyway, up next is the tutorial. So stay tuned. All right, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and get started on cutting out our papers. Now, what I did was I went ahead and got the foil, and I'm stacking two pieces on top of each other, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the die catty corner. Okay, so the die is going to lay like this. Now, if you have one of these metal, little metal platforms that fit on top of your die cut machine or die cut platform, then you can stick that on there and then put the top piece on top of that, and it will cut out the die better, going back and forth a couple of times. I did it without the metal sheathing a couple of times before, and it did cut it out pretty good, but I noticed that some of the lines weren't as pronounced in the little house, on the little paper house, like they are when you use this little sheathing, metal sheathing on top of it. So as you can see how you have these ridges right here for your house? Well, and then see how this one barely shows. So I went back and forth a couple of times on that, and I did get it to finally come through, but on a couple that I did before, they're not showing like at all, just on one side. The other side is fine. It's just, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just my rollers, maybe my machine is just getting old, I don't know. But that's what was happening to mine, so I went ahead and just added that little metal sheathing, or if you have like a piece of chipboard or maybe a couple of pieces of extra cardstock, lay that on top of it and then roll it through. So then the other one, they'll just pop out just like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do, let's see, we need 7 altogether, I believe. So 4, nope, we need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 10 of these in green altogether. And then I did one in brown cardstock already. And I'm actually going to use an embossing folder, a wooden embossing folder on top of this, okay, to give it that like little tree look. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting these all out. So I just have one more to do, and then I will be back and we will put together our houses, and I will show you how to do that. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so now we've already cut out all of our little boxes from our die. So your score lines and everything should be pretty easy to see. After I gave some tips on how to get your little score lines on this part of your box. to become more pronounced, okay? Because like this one, yeah, this is a good one, sure. So like this one here, you could see this side a bit, but this one is like not hardly there. You can't see it. This one right here, you can see a bit, okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how to put these together. Now, because they are made from the laser paper and not from, which is kind of like a foily kind of paper, they're not actually like cardstock, so it's a little bit more flimsy. I did put one together. Okay, now you can use cardstock if you want to, but I thought it would be so cute with these little sparkly laser cut papers. So I went ahead and stuck this one together, and I didn't I didn't secure the top really. I just kind of folded it over. If you wanted to, you could definitely put some things in there, but because we're going to stack these on top of each other, you might want to go ahead and just close these up. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how to do this. So what I did was I went ahead and just folded all of the little tabs backwards. Okay, so like all of these I folded backwards. Okay, and have your little score tool or your bone folder nearby. Okay, so just going to go ahead and fold all of these inward. All right, and I just did this so that way they would be already like kind of folded over. So when I put it together and glue everything down, it's easier. Okay, way easier than trying to do it and glue it. Okay, that's a little tip. So definitely fold everything over first and then glue it down. Okay, there's that. And then this one, and then just fold these back. And then once you fold it back, fold it forward. Okay, so again, these are going to be folded back a little bit here. And then fold it forward. Okay. It just really helps when you do this way. When you fold it back and then forward and then back and then on itself. Okay. And then those ones I think are done. So I think everything is done. Okay, this piece up top where it has the double fold right here, okay, this piece is actually the roof, okay? So basically this piece is where you want to glue, this bottom piece. So we're going to go ahead and grab our glue and head. And I just did little dots like this. Okay, and then I just kind of went over it like that. All right. Bring this piece over that has the long end on that, and that's what's going to attach to that part. Okay. Just like that. Okay, so now you've got this. So our little piece did start out like this. Now it looks like this. Okay, so you brought this piece up, this piece up here. Then you're going to go ahead and fold this piece inward. Okay, and you're going to put some glue on that. Okay, and you're going to fold that over on top of that little flap. Okay, so now you're bringing this piece, okay, this little piece right here, you're bringing that and attaching that to this piece here. Okay, this tabby right here. Okay, so there's that. And you can definitely go ahead and tip it over. And if you feel better burnishing those little tabbies in, you can do that. Okay, just bring it over and then just go ahead and burnish those in. Okay, then you're left with this side here. So this is the side that's left. You are going to bring this piece, okay, over and attach it to this little flap here, which is this. Okay, so that's this piece right here. All right, so I'm going to fold that inward just like that, and I'm just going to add some glue. Fold that over. Okay. And this little piece right here goes inside of that. So you can definitely add some glue to that. Okay, and put that over on top. Okay, so now you've got your little house coming along. Alrighty, and these little boxes are so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Definitely great for like a little truffle or something if you want to put something inside. So cute. Earrings, maybe, you know, you have some earrings or something for somebody. So cute. A little tiny box like this. Okay, so next you're going to go ahead and you're just going to make sure that they're bent, everything's bent inward. Okay, now this is where you can go ahead and you can put adhesive on these little tabbies right here and on the side here, okay, which are these tabs here. Okay, this tab here and here and here and here. Okay, and this part, like I said, is the roof. So this comes over and just folds over on top of those just like that. So now there is your little house. So and they do kind of go inward, the sides here. Okay, so you can either leave them in like this. Okay, see how it has like an in, it's going inside of there. That's fine. Or like I said, you can just adhere it. Since we're stacking these, you could definitely adhere these to the roof part. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and grab the roof part, bring that in just a tad. Okay, just like that. Okay, just like that. So there is your house forming up. You can push these little tabbies inward. Okay, you could put glue on those as well, or you could just put glue on here on that little flap. Okay, alrighty, bend this down and go ahead and just push that in. Okay, just like that. just like that. So there is your little house. So how cute is that, right? Oh my gosh. And I just love it on this little sparkly paper. So cute. This laser cut paper is so pretty, y'all. So that is how we're going to do all of these little houses. And so I'm going to get these done and folded up and put together. And then I'll be right back and we'll put together our tree. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I went ahead and finished all of my little houses. So now we're just going to go ahead and put them together. So I have one little brown house, and of course that's going to be the stump of the tree. So this is actually going to be set this way instead of forward. So it's going to be sitting like this, sideways, okay? And to put our houses together, we're just going to use some score tape. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the score tape on the side where it has, where our little opening is, where we put the last little slot inside, okay, of that house. So you're going to put a piece at the top here, okay? And you can use glue if you wanted to. I'm just using tape for, so it is a little bit faster. So, and so there we go, just like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead, remove that tape. I can grab it. There we go. Okay. Just like that. Okay, and then the other side where we had, again, that opening where we stuck the slot, it has the little last tab of the roof part. We stuck it in there. That is going to be on that side, so where the tape is. So we're going to go ahead and just butt these up together just like this. Okay, so now you should have something that kind of looks like this, okay? And you're just going to keep on doing. You're going to do 4 on the bottom, okay? So here is our little stump. So we're going to do 4 on the bottom, okay? And they're going to sit like that. And then you're going to have 3 as the next level, okay? And then you're going to have 2, all right? And then you're going to have 1. So all of them are going to be setting like this, okay? And that's going to be our little tree. Of course, they're going to be something like this instead. They're going to be looking like this, okay? So it's going to be sitting kind of like this. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, put these 3 together like that. These 2, and then the 1 up on top, just like that. So that's how you're going to get, that's what our little tree is going to look like. So I'm hoping that this works. So I just thought it was a really super cute idea to how to use these little houses that way. And then of course you can decorate this however you would like. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these together, okay? And then once we have all of our houses together, I'll come back on and we'll go ahead and mount the top of these to this part, and then the top of these to this part, and this one to this one, and then we'll be done. So I will be right back once I get all the houses stuck together. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I thought I'd go ahead and share with you real quick. I was using the tape in the beginning, and then I had like a little spot in this area here where it didn't catch with the tape. So I used my glue, and I kind of actually like how the glue is setting up a little bit better than the tape. So I went ahead and finished up the glue on this bottom part here, and so I used it up here, and I really like how it is setting up a little bit better. So basically I'm just grabbing my glue and I'm just putting it just like this, okay, just around the perimeter, grabbing my little house, okay, and I'm just adding it right like on this side here, okay, just like that, just sliding it right up, but butting up against that other house, okay, and then I just hold it together and a little bit for a little bit, and then it dries really good. So yeah, so that is how that is going to set. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the other two houses, and then I'll be right back and we'll put this together. Hey y'all, I'm back. So okay, so for our little house here, to put this together, I thought it would be easiest if we went ahead and see how they're going to stack, right, just like this. Okay, it's going to stack on there just like that. All right, so to do that, we're going to add the base last. Okay, so to do this, okay, we're going to add adhesive right on the tops of the houses. Okay, so basically you're going to add adhesive right here on the right hand side of the roof. Okay, on this right hand side roof, you're going to add it to the left hand side. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and scoop that up just a bit so it doesn't. Then you're going to add it to the top part of the roof right here. Okay, right along that ridge. Okay, and I'm just going to scoop that up just a bit and put that right along the top of the roof there. Okay, and I'm going to grab this house and I'm going to sit it right on top of where I have that glue. Now, once you get your house on there, you'll see that the seams from the top part, the three on the top, meet the roof tops of the two middle bottom ones, the 4-piece set. Okay, so that's how you want that to look. Alrighty, so that's how that's going to look, and we're just going to hold that together for a bit. Okay, so we want that to stay just like that. All right, so once you get that on there just like that, you're going to do the same on the top part of these roofs. Okay, you're going to add on the inner side, right hand side of the left roof. Okay, so this roof that's on the left hand side, you're going to put glue on the right side. The right roof, you're going to put glue on the left hand side, and then the middle part, the middle roof, you're going to add it to the middle side. Okay, just like that. So I hope that makes sense there. This house, these two houses are going to sit right on top of that, where your seam is going to be right in the middle of that house, right in the house that's in the middle on the bottom row, okay, which is the 3 houses together. All right, so it's going to look like this. All right, so that seam on the 2-piece house set that we put together is now on the setting in the middle portion of the 3-piece set. Okay, so that's how you're going to do that. Then This piece here, which is your 2-house set that you put together, you're just going to add glue to from the house that's on the left-hand side. You're going to put your glue on the left side of that roof, and the house that's on the right-hand side, that roof is going to be, you're going to put glue on the inner left, the left side of that roof, okay? The last house that you have, okay, you just want to find a side that you really like, okay? And so I'm going to put this house right in the middle there. It's going to sit right in the middle, just like that. Okay. So now you've got a stack that's going like a pyramid. Okay. So it should look something like this. Oop, that one fell off. So I'm going to stick that back on there. Oop, and there goes the second one. So I'm going to let this dry for a bit, and then we're going to come back on and we're going to put the base on. Okay, so I just want to make sure that these are dried really good before we get everything, or we put the base on, so everything is nice and tacked down. If you need to add more glue to your tree here, your little house tree, you can definitely do that. Okay. So I will see you guys back here in just a bit. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I went ahead and did our little houses in brown, okay? And I just went ahead and glued them all together. I'm going to go ahead and glue the sides together and put them like this, side by side. So I'm having 2 of them together versus 1. Because I thought that that way it would stand up a little bit, our tree, our little house tree would stand up a little bit better on that. So without tipping over, because with 1, it's not going to be as sturdy as I wanted it to be. So just went ahead and made 2 little houses, and it will stand up perfect. So we'll go ahead and put these on the bottom of our tree, just like this, okay? And so yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and place glue right along the top of each roof, okay? So you're just going to place some glue right along the top of there. Alrighty. And before I do that, oops, I forgot to glue them together. So I want to go ahead and just place some glue here, right along the edges. Go ahead and stick them together like this. And you're just going to wait a few minutes till they get kind of tacky and stick together. And then you're going to grab your tree, okay, your little house tree that we stuck together, and you're just going to place that right in the middle of the trees. Let me go ahead and I'm going to move this aside here. Lay this flat. Okay, I'm pressing down just a bit. Okay, and I'm just going to tip this over so y'all can see it like that. Okay, so see how it's right in the middle, right there, just like that. And that's how that is going to lay on there. Okay, so now we're just going to set this aside, let it dry, and then I'll come back and we will decorate the little box. Or if you have some ideas, you could definitely decorate it however you would like. Anyway, I'll be right back. Hey y'all, I'm back. So now that our tree is done, okay, I went ahead and I made some more flowers, and I also cut out some more of these little pine foliage. It's the juniper from this punch, okay. I'm also going to be using some of the beautiful little flat back pearls from the shop. Okay. So I thought we would go ahead and get started. I also went ahead and stuck these two pieces together, and I put foamy on the back of here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the adhesive backing off of the foam. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. All right, so I went ahead and put the foam dots just on this side here versus this side because this house is forward just a tad bit, like about a 1/16 of an inch more than these two here. So that's why I had to kind of lay, I didn't put any foam adhesive on this part here. So there we go. So there is that. So that looks cute. Oh my gosh. So now we're just going to lay down our flowers. And I thought I would use the little pop dots, or the little, I keep calling them pop dots, you guys. I don't know why. The flat back pearls from the shop. I thought I would just lay them sporadically around the little tree. Once I figure out where I want all of my flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this flower here, and I am going to add, and to make the flowers, I just used my own punches and stuff, just like I did with the juniper. Okay, so now we're on to decorating our little Christmas tree. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the decorating part, okay? How cute is that? Okay. So, and I just stuck a bow right up top here, but you could stick anything you wanted there. If you wanted snowflakes on this, you could do snowflakes. But I think it turned out super cute. So I hope that you all like this project. And I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.